Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast that loves giving Joe the crotch cam that no one else can see. I am your host, Caleb Schweiss.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jacob.
And I'm
Joe.
A4. I don't know what. Wait.
Are you A4?
Did we put the theme song in? What's going on here?
No, I put it in post.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's too loud. The variation, yeah, just don't worry.
Welcome to the
your
podcast that doesn't talk to each other before we do this and
A4.
tell each other what we're doing.
Yeah. Shit, guys. We are back. We took last week off because Easter. Zach and his fucking pagan rituals.
I did all the stuff with my Christian family, all right? They wanted Easter egg hunts, so I indulged.
I love the Easter egg hunt.
Resurrection never
But-
came.
Did the Easter egg hunt?
I love the Easter egg hunt, too.
Listen, so...
me that egg.
Yeah, I got... Do you want your egg scrambled or
Like
fried?
the-
Why do I feel
Yeah.
like Schweiss would try to have sex with a giant Cadbury cream egg?
I probably would.
Bro, if you get the caramel just right, it's the best lube you've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Like, I had family shit like they wanted me to do, and I don't really see my family anymore because
Reasons.
Yeah, I just don't care. Sorry, family. That's
Yeah.
You did on Easter.
Yeah,
You
so they
see,
wanted me-
listeners, Zach is Mexican, which means he's very Catholic, and that's a stereotype that we can all get behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what
he
it
only sees, not only does he only go to church twice a year, he only sees his family twice a year,
Yeah,
too.
I have to hide from my kids.
Double whammy.
I don't want them to know that I'm their father. That's when child support.
He's got
comes up.
5 kids in 6 counties.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was. I'm the one who instigated it. I apologize for that. Like, for not having an episode last week because of that. But we did have a really good review, or not review.
Interview.
Interview.
Did you guys actually listen to it?
I totally didn't,
No.
but I
You
assume it was
fucker.
great.
The entire
listened
interview
to
that
it.
occurred is the same way I'm chopping up the YouTube content for the show.
Did you listen to it? No.
I didn't listen to it, but
You lived it though.
Yeah, you were.
It's like episodes with this.
I don't want to
like,
hear about people that are more successful than we are.
Yeah, it's true. So,
Yeah,
So don't
all
look
right,
at anyone
fair.
else.
yeah. What are you talking about? The Kings. Yeah, it was fun though. I want to do more of those. Joe and I have talked for, we've all talked for a long time, but no one's ever really.
A4 and I have also talked about people we'd like to try to get interviews with, like through games. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
We've
It'd be
had,
awesome.
I think, 3 people on now. We had Twitch Talks. We had some other guy. It was like, did we have Lycan of Light on this show, or was that something
We
else? Okay, that's right.
So we've had 3 interviews so far. We've had a couple Patreon guests. We
Yeah.
need to do more of those.
Yeah, no one ever gets back to us about those. But if you guys want it, I mean, you can fucking have it. Believe me, you can join us.
Would you like to come on this casually racist, or what is it, slightly racist, slightly homophobic?
I'll have you know that I'm half Mexican, which means I cannot be racist. So
Yeah.
good luck, boys.
That's just the law. That's the rules.
You're only
No, wait,
half
what was
Mexican,
the
Zach?
adjective they used? In
Yeah,
that
dude, my
review?
mom's
It was, like,
white.
vaguely homophobic or something.
It was slightly racist, vaguely
So it was an
homophobic,
old pump and
transphobic.
dump, Zach.
What?
It was an old pump and dump.
No, it was tequila.
Fucking Christ.
It was tequila. I've been told, and so it's family friends. Because,
Tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that interview. It was a good interview. I wish I was there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you made your own decisions.
Yeah, man, you're coming though. You're coming down the mountain.
Coming on
I'm
down the
coming.
mountain when he comes.
I'm coming all the time. I'm coming day and night. Yeah, I will be back in town
When?
next month.
Wow, that's actually
for
pretty soon.
next month's episode. And
So-
I might actually be here for all of this month's episode if I can stay awake. My bedtime was
That
like
means
5 hours ago.
That means I can give you a Dutch rudder next month. That's great.
That means he can give you a third impact.
So did Okay, so you're leaving on like the 15th,
There's not
right?
a single listener that's gonna understand what the fuck you just meant by that. A4.
It's okay. It was for
I
you
don't think
and
that's
me.
true. We have a whole anime like
You can
section
look it up.
Good
in,
pod.
on
Good
our
pod.
on our Discord.
It's the
So
degenerate section.
Do we? Oh, the anime watching one?
yeah, that's where they all talk.
Is that where all the filth lies? I don't really look at that one. I don't really watch anime, but
I'm on the sixth season of Dragon Ball in Spanish, and
Oh.
I never watched it as a child, so I don't really have any nostalgia whatsoever. The only Dragon Ball content I had been introduced to ever, and the youngest I was in high school, and that was the movie, the American movie.
Oh, that's
Evolution?
Evolution. And
Oh.
I
the
do
best
remember
live action
watching
Dragon
that.
Ball Z film they've ever made, by the way.
I do remember watching that with Kyle Sanders, our dear friend who's an honorary member of the Nude Clan from
Yeah.
back in the day, and Kyle was a big fan of it
Really?
because he has horrible taste in movies.
Wow.
Wait,
real quick.
I was watching it with him, and there was a line in the movie where the bad guy went, in all seriousness, "The Dragon Balls are within my grasp," and I laughed very hard and very long in my friend's living room, and I don't think he realized how funny that was.
You didn't laugh at the fact that his name is Piccolo?
I did laugh at Piccolo. I laughed at Vegeta because it sounded like vagina.
Oh.
No, all the Saiyans are named after vegetables. You have Vegeta, you have
Goku,
Kakarot, you have
Yeah, every name sounded
Bardock.
vaguely sexual.
I like a lot of movies. Like, unashamedly like a lot of movies, but I can't bring myself to like that one.
It's pretty bad.
I remember seeing that in theaters on vacation in spring break as a kid, and I walked out and was like, what the fuck? And that's when my mom found out I swore.
Oh my god! I was talking about this movie when we were playing Uno as a bunch of high schoolers. We were playing Uno around the table, like me, Kyle Sanders, my girlfriend at the time, and then and there was a kid named Michael, and Michael's gay now, and he was then too, but
yeah, that is
He
very
was-
true.
very stereotypical. He was very loud and very flamboyant, let's say. And
Sounds like someone else
so
I
we
know,
all just assumed he was gay. And of course, it turned out to be the case later. Well, I assumed he was gay, and everybody else was like, "No, he says."
Well, it's
he's
because
straight."
game respects game,
You know,
bro. Are
it's
you
funny
kidding?
because the time when
G-A-Y-M-E.
that
Hold on.
guy. Oh god, Dan. Yeah, sorry.
And now we were sitting around. My parents were upstairs. We were sitting around playing Uno. I was joking about that fucking movie, and I was like, "Yeah, Vegeta." And Michael, and like someone's like, doesn't get the joke. I think it might have been Kyle. He's like, "Why is the name Vegeta funny?" And then Michael finally spits out very loudly and very gaily, because it sounds like vagina. And it echoed throughout the entire house so that my parents could hear it. That was wonderful.
Your parents were dead asleep, and their eyes just go, just like opened up.
Those
You're like,
are-
our son.
Joseph.
All my Dragon Ball memories revolve around that fucking movie.
Joe's-
And, like,
Joe's
the
mom comes
embarrassment
in.
that it is.
Your
Strokes his
parents
face
are
and
fucking are laying in bed with like their hands clasped on their chests, like they're in a sarcophagus, and they just hear coming
They
through the
said
like both hands,
vagina.
like they're laying in like a fucking. Like they're laying in a coffin, and they just hear coming through the air vents, like, "Cause it sounds like vagina." Just staring at the ceiling in abject horror.
That night, was that when your parents gave you the talk about the birds and the bees? They're like, Joseph,
they
vagina's
did give me
not
that
funny
talk
because it's a
really late.
reproductive organ. One day you might love them or not, and we'll disown you.
Yeah, and yet we'll still let
I
you.
was kidding. Your parents sound great, man. I have never met them.
No,
So they are great, and they are also very, very uptight about very certain things.
Yeah.
So that would not be shouting vagina in the kitchen is not something that they would necessarily be okay with. But then again, there was enough people there that at that point they decided not to come and be
Yeah.
like, "What are you guys talking about?
They decided not to come, eh?
Yep.
Vaginas?"
yeah, dude. That Michael guy. So the first day I met him, it was weird because Joe's like, "Hey, do you want to go to this party with me?" And I'm like, I mean, I guess.
Oh, I forgot you wouldn't have.
Yeah, and I was like, sure, I'll go. And then I'm already like cooking, because I drank all the time back then, like every day for a while.
That explains so fucking much.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I fucking
did that too.
Yep.
Yeah, literally nothing has changed.
yeah.
He peaked in 7th grade, and that's when his drinking problem started.
So I fucking go over there like toasty, and
And all downhill from there.
slowly throughout the night, I just start to realize that everyone around me is gay. Like, I didn't notice at first. And I'm just, like, hanging out at this party, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of dudes here. Like, where's all the chicks? And then, like, the only chick that was there was, like, one that was married to another guy who was the roommate of the gay guy who had all of his buddies, and, like, all of them were gay, except for this other roommate and then his wife or girlfriend or something. And she knew I wasn't gay, too, so she was, like, hanging out with me.
And they
then,
smelt vagina on your fingers.
Yeah.
That's when the gay guys came like, oh.
No, she told me I looked like Joaquin Phoenix, so I knew she wanted the dick.
Fucking
But
holy water vampires.
I was like, this is one of only
Holy
3
water
dicks.
vampires.
This is one of only 3 dicks in here that are for you. But
Ended up cheating on my friend.
yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, she really.
Oh shit! I was right then. I knew it.
Yeah, you should have taken
I could have pulled the Band-Aid off early for him.
Damn, son, you missed a chance.
I thought I was being a good guy. I just made him suffer longer.
You were being a fool.
God damn it. But yeah, no. And then like there was this. I remember this one guy came up to me and he like said something, and then I like. He said it like really in a real feminine voice, and I like just kind of like smiled, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I turned around and I just like looked around. And I'm like, man, everybody in here is gay. It took me like 2 hours to realize, and I was like fucking sloshed by the time I got
2
there.
hours, 3 hand jobs later. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm starting to
Are you gay? You just jerked me off to completion.
think these guys are gay.
Trying to think I'm surrounded by a bunch of queers in here. But no, seriously,
Dude pulls his finger out of your ass like, yeah, I'm gay.
I was wondering why those 2 dudes in the corner were making out. I thought they were just like,
Listen,
giving each other CPR.
I only take hand jobs from straight people. You guys need to leave me alone.
It wasn't that everybody was gay. It was like half the people
Dude.
that stayed after the bulk of the people were there.
Yeah, the ones that were trying to get lucky. That was
Yeah.
God, I have a
probably
great. I have a
true.
sound clip that fits this perfectly, but it has the F slur, so I'm not going to play it.
What's the F slur?
Fuck.
No,
Vagina?
the gay F slur. Where the
Gay
guy goes,
fucking.
"Hold your horses, buddy. I do not kiss."
Oh,
me."
yeah. Well, I mean, he for people who usually listen, and A4 does have his soundboard, he's clipping really bad with it, so we've like opted to have him not use it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dragon Ball.
Wait.
6 seasons
Bro, that was
of.
such a rainbow.
What
like
is
we just
up
arced completely
with this
over.
I gotta
Dragon
tell ya.
Quest series ripping off Dragon
It
Ball.
is.
Like, I don't get
It
it.
is. It is okay. It is. I don't understand. It must be nostalgia. Like the adults that are really into that show. Like I've watched this whole show, and I'm.
You're talking about the original Dragon Ball, though, right?
Yeah, I
Because
haven't gotten
the
to
adults
Z
that are
yet.
into that shit are into Dragon Ball Z.
I have not gotten to Dragon Ball Z. It's apparently just one series, and they fired everybody and then kept the series going.
Well,
And
Dragon Ball's a
renamed
lot
it.
more like comedy oriented. Like Dragon Ball Z is where it starts to get a little more serious, and that's where you get into the screaming and the powering up and the Kamehameha.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
And you
plenty
get
of
the cool
Kamehameha in the one I watched.
You know what I mean, though. Like it's more about the fighting and the action, whereas Dragon Ball is kind of like an action comedy.
Anyway, I have said some things in that anime chat, being like, "This is for children. It's
Well,
very
yeah.
clearly for
I
children."
mean, it was supposed to be.
And it doesn't really lend itself to watching it enjoyably as an adult. I am watching it in Spanish because it's made for children. The Spanish is easier, so there's that. Anyway,
Yeah, but how hot is Launch?
Is that the?
launch in blonde form is pretty hot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, you like the nice form?
Yeah, I like the nice form.
No, it's got to be mean.
Is that the one
mean,
that has purple hair as well?
Yeah, when she like
Oh, yeah.
sneezes and she changes.
You fucking nerd.
Yeah. No, dude, I watched it so long ago, but I remember her. Oh yeah.
It was all your sexual
yeah.
awakenings. Like, oh yeah, well, it's all right.
Man, I
by the way,
kinda wanna-
Sexualize Bulma, I think is her name.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but she's
I
like
don't-
12, so
I
that
don't
didn't
get
do
it.
anything for me. So
it's anime, Joe. They're all pedophiles over there. But fucking no. Speaking of Dragon Ball, Craig was playing House Flipper, and they just added a free update where you can clean up the Kame house. So that's kind of neat.
House Flipper is
Yeah, it's dumb. You go in and you like clean houses up and resell them. I was watching
Oh
him
my
play it
Yeah,
for a
that's
little
so
bit.
dumb.
It is
Such a
dumb.
dumb thing.
I don't know. It sounds like
seems
it's something
oddly
I'd like.
relaxing.
Sounds awesome. Yeah.
I bought
Oh,
it.
it's stupid.
Dude, it's like
And
it's
there's
a
VR
sim
version
game.
coming out soon.
Oh, a VR? Hell yeah! You can fucking
I just,
Yeah.
dude, if I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna fucking clean
you
my
can
house
sit in
like
your
I need
filthy
to.
hovel and clean up a digital home.
Yeah.
Yes,
sell
dude,
it.
that's the dream.
It's just not my thing, man. Like I was watching him and he was like putting stuff back together and cleaning it.
He's like
It's
screwing in like
they're
electrical outlets.
Well, yeah, they're like,
oh,
it's
come
like-
on! You don't know how to do that, Craig.
They're like, oh, you leveled up. Here's a mop. And you're like, awesome, bro.
thanks.
You can clean the floors now.
Merry
would be the
Christmas.
last
Oh,
person.
level up. Here's a screwdriver. And it's like, oh, okay.
I have probably gone into great detail about having to clean up after Craig or getting in fights about Craig not cleaning up after himself. And
He is the King Hog.
I'm
Plus.
very surprised that he would be into playing that game at all.
Yeah,
Was he not a
Making
clean
anything
person,
look
Craig?
nice.
not really. No.
No, it's okay. I saw he had took a picture of like an action figure like, or a statue he bought to send me.
I had to get
And it was, like,
drove
by his computer
home
desk,
in
and I was
his
like,
car
bro,
once. that was enough
yeah.
of a horror. I don't even want to know what the house looks like. The car enough was.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nude Clan, where we talk shit about past hosts.
We talk about shit about Craig. Yeah, exactly.
He's not here to defend himself. I don't give a fuck. I'd be playing that sound clip if I had my thing on.
Fucking glitch.
That's what he gets. Yeah, that's what he gets for not being here. Everyone wants to take a break, and then others say they're come back for like 1 hour, and then are like, all right, well, fuck you guys. So
It's true.
Are you talking
Fuck
about
you guys.
me?
I gotta go watch 18 more episodes of Dragon Ball in Espanol.
En español.
no, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
It's Cameroni and cheese.
yeah.
The Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'll-
Pronouns he's going by now?
No, it's pronouns. It's
No,
pronouns.
soon he'll
are
be going
Kentucky Fried
by Kim Rena
yeah.
when he completes his transition.
Chicken. Which we hope we
Camille.
wish him the best.
Cammy.
Camlet.
Camlet?
No, because if he's called Cammy, then Zach's gonna want to fuck him.
Yeah, that's
Cumlet.
not fair.
Cumlet. It's like an omelet, but with a bunch of cum.
Now, what guy give me a Western cumlet?
This sounds more like After Dark. What do we do on this episode?
This is the one where we talk about what we've been playing.
Oh.
After we rail on people that won't ever listen to the show.
Joe,
Let alone
we
be on
have
the
to.
show.
We don't like. I mean, we play with each other. But we don't really see each other for the whole like
play
month
with each
almost.
other?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We gotta hang out.
Yeah. So this is like this is us hanging out, bro. It's okay.
This is Chillcast. Chillcast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait till the Führer gets back.
That's right, motherfucker.
Well,
Might actually
hopefully.
start on time.
Well, if you would have showed up
if
at
you're
noon
gonna
like
keep
we
that haircut,
asked,
can
Joe,
you
it
at
would
least
have been
please
okay.
shave a Hitler stash into yourself before you come back?
If you do, I'll dress up like what's his name, Castro from Cuba.
Oh, Castro.
You wanted to dress up like
Fidel
Castro for an
Castro.
episode anyway. You should have done it.
We could have had.
So my plan was I didn't realize that like the episode we ended on in December was going to be our last one. And so what I was going to do, because I was like, I knew Craig wasn't going to beat me for the King Hog, is for that next episode I was going to go get the army fatigues and I was going to dress like Fidel Castro and come in and be like, I'm the King Hog with my cigar and shit.
Yeah.
But then Craig bitched out and we didn't have the last episode in December.
We should have put. We should have had Cameron show up as Rasputin. He could pull it off. He just won't die. He keeps
This is
coming back.
bullshit.
just
I don't
little
look like a
bit.
dictator. I can't get in on
Neither
this.
do I.
I
Yeah.
said if you're gonna keep that haircut, all you got to do is shave everything
Yeah,
but
this-
right below
this-
your nose.
Auburn hair and blonde eyebrows. Yeah, I
You can
really
buy
look like
black
fucking
hairspray
Hitler.
at the fucking Halloween store for
Yeah.
$2. Come on.
I'm sorry I don't look like Hitler enough for you.
Well, maybe if you did, we could get this relationship back on track.
Baby, I have this weird kink where I just love dictators from the
He is Jewish, right?
1940s.
Who's Jewish?
Aren't you Jewish?
No. Why does everyone think that? Is it the nose?
I thought you
That's
said
useless on
anyway.
your part.
No, he just looks like it. That's
Aren't you Jewish? Just look at no.
How dare you,
Hold
sir?
on. You are not any Jewish.
As far as I know, no. When I do the 23andMe and I find out I'm like 0.48% Jewish, and then I can get away with anything, then I'll let you know. But until then, assume I'm Catholic.
I swear to God, you said you were Jewish.
Man,
At
this
some point.
this is going to be what cancels Joe.
Oh my God. I am sorry.
I don't give a fuck.
Because it's not because of
Whoa.
anything.
You're
besides,
sorry.
I thought you said it at some point. I'm
You
sorry.
heard it. You heard it
Hold
here
on, let me turn my
first.
head to the side.
Wait, you're sorry. Why would you be sorry about thinking he was Jewish?
You've heard it. You've heard it
Yeah,
here
exactly.
first.
Why is being Jewish a bad thing, Joe?
Joe
It's
saw
not!
Joe saw
It was
his sports
funnier
profile
if
once.
you wanted me to look like Hitler that you were Jewish.
Wait, why would that be funny? What's the context?
Oh
for
my
that?
God.
You're gonna tell us about the Star of David now and the yarmulke?
Jack.
Yeah, I remember seeing.
Well, I've already got a pretty good idea of what
found
the
out
thumbnail
Zach-
for this episode is going to be.
I just found out Zach was only half Mexican.
A4 is not a Jew.
Your racial bias
not a
has
Jew.
nothing to do with me.
Schweiss, it's finally time for you to tell everybody that you're actually Albanian.
Yeah.
Joe's, we're breaking a lot of walls with Joe today.
Yeah. This is the
His
identity
entire
cast.
reality is crumbling down around
It
him.
is. I put you all in my little boxes. And I
That's
want
the
you to
thing.
stay in your fucking box.
Whoa, you
That's
can't
the
put a
thing.
Jew in a
I don't
box.
stay
Get
in
back
any
in
one
your
particular
trying
box.
to
I'm race fluid.
Get back in your fucking Jew box. Who let you out?
Yeah, dude.
Why
he's
is my
you
Jew box
trying to
shaped like a train car?
Joe is trying to throw A4 into a shower, and he's trying to put me back in a nice detention center, and I don't appreciate it.
Dude, oh man. Speaking of ICE,
Jesus Christ!
not to be political at all, and I'm not trying to be, but have you guys ever noticed, like, whenever you see a sign that's talking about, like my neighbor, like 3 houses down, has like an abolish ICE sign in his window, and it's like hand carved, like he like cut it out with like the fucking like duct tape, and it looks like a child put it together, and I'm like, why do they always look like that? Like, why can't they have like
Because he probably picked up a couple of workers from Home Depot to make it for him.
they just had them, yeah. No, dude, seriously.
I mean, that
like,
at least implies some craftsmanship. I saw a woman down the street with a Trump 2020 sign, but it was literally just like those colorful letter stickers you buy at like Target.
oh
Like
my
a piece
god,
of white cardstock.
dude, it's like it's like he fucking carved it out. It's like it looks like it was made by like a retarded child. I'll be honest. That's what it looks like to me, and I'm like, why do you have that in
Like
your window?
when you carve the name Slayer in the corner of your
Yes,
desk in
that's what it
school,
looks like. Yeah, it's like it's like I look at my little sign that I made, and it's like up in his window, and I'm like, don't you look at that and think, man, maybe I could have made the letters like the same size or like put some effort into it. No, it has to be homebrew, and it has to look like shit.
I wonder if they're getting
project
those
for the
signs though
autistic.
from ICE themselves, like they're making little Mexican children make them like at ICE, and that's why the letters aren't always
Maybe.
like uniform and stuff.
I
Yeah,
think
they roll up to the fucking Home Depot. And it's like, hey, you guys want some work?
Yeah, dude, it's so annoying. I don't know why. Like, I've seen so many of them that are like handmade. And I'm like, can you guys get like official merch or something like that so it doesn't look like your kid made it for you? I'm like, Jesus.
This episode is sponsored by Abolish Ice Official Signs.com.
Damn straight.
That's the
Hey,
URL for some reason.
Hey, Mexican people are my favorite people.
Yeah.
I don't spend that. I've
I have a
only
lot of
spent a little bit of time with
friends that are
Jewish
Mexican.
people, but I'm sure they're great too.
When
Your
fucking
time with
Joe
Jewish
runs
people
for-
was fleeting, and it has ended today.
Joe,
I thought I hung out with Jews, but I guess not.
when Joe
No,
runs for president,
I-
Mexicans are my favorite people.
No.
They work so hard.
volunteered.
The campaign slogan is going to be a good old cup of Joe.
I
Joe
volunteered.
Joe, I thought I had Jewish friends.
I volunteered for Habitat for Humanity, and I worked with one Jewish guy like all day, and that's like the most Jewish contact.
That
I've
means
had.
you can say the K word now.
the K word.
Never mind.
Nobody tell him.
go.
Let him find out.
What the hell is that?
You can use Google.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
It makes me think Clerks 2, if any of you guys have watched that, the whole like race
Oh my
like
God.
scene. God, so funny. That's not racist. And they're like, yes, it is. And he's like, I can't say the words on here because I don't want to get kicked off Twitch. But like,
That's not racist. Meme is.
my grandma used to say this all the time. Your grandma's a racist. It's just funny.
Let's just say the
Hey,
word
back of the
that
jacket
he's
said
talking
porch
about
monkey for
is
life. And he meant
Don't get
that
his kicked off of
your
Twitch.
house. The part of your house that is right outside your door, combined with a animal that is close to humans.
Oh, elephants.
No.
A stoop elephant.
What?
What the fuck? What?
A balcony gorilla.
I think
Don't
it's
just to fucking. I don't want to say any racial slur on this thing, or
We're not saying them. We're just heavily implying them.
Well, I mean,
I have
I'm
no
saying
idea
them,
what you're
but-
talking about. I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
well, Joe, I'm happy to
As someone
know
who
that
likes
your
Kevin
only
Smith films, you have no idea
your
what
only
he's talking
racial
about.
bias was thinking I was full Mexican and he was Jewish.
Also, Zach, he said Mexicans are his favorite people. You're totally in, dude. Joe wants to fuck.
Oh, I don't have enough candles around my
Confirmed.
bathtub to do that.
Zach, you got any single cousins or what?
Only that are dudes.
Oh,
Perfect. Check and check.
Yeah, he's kind of he just got out of a pretty shitty marriage. So if you want to treat him right,
Oh,
they
yeah.
make me happy.
Maybe he's like, fuck, maybe I should just go
How about
gay
your
this time.
friend?
What?
Dude, you get so much free shit when you befriend a Mexican. Like, you go over to their house or something like that, you get so much fucking food.
It's true.
And I have to say
Yeah.
no to all of it because I'm on keto diet. So that's another.
Oh,
great
that
thing.
hurts,
Yeah.
man. That would hurt
they,
so
they,
bad.
They get their abuela to make you all that delicious food, and then you turn it down. What a fucking asshole.
I know, dude. Those abuelas make some good ass shit too. Their food is delicious.
I don't even know if that's the right word.
That
What's the
is-
word for
you,
grandma?
You used it right.
Abuela.
Your culture.
Okay.
Yeah, mine
See,
are
I'm
just,
not racist.
Mine are just called dead.
Oh God. Okay, so on that note, what did you play this last month, Joyce?
Oh man. Let's see.
Abolish ICE sign simulator.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, it's a
Tale of the ice.
Abolish the signs? Abolish ice signs?
2020.
It was made by a German company. They kind of got the title translated weird. Anyway,
Infograms.
yeah. I played a little bit of Tales of the Sun. It's very strange. You basically are just thrown into this world, and you pick from one of three characters, and then the character you choose goes out into the wilderness, and you pick up items to like increase your stats, and basically the other two fuck while you're gone, essentially is what happens. And then you come back home, and then there'll be like kids and stuff. Your character dies. Your characters all die eventually, like they die of old age, or they die from getting hurt too much, and then you have to play as one of your offspring or one of the other main camp people, and then you just keep going and going, and then exploring the world is basically what it is. So it's like the base version of like Conan Exiles. There's like no map, there's no anything. It doesn't explain a goddamn thing, and you're just thrown out into the fucking wilderness to discover.
Are you gonna make like a little are you gonna write stuff down in the notebook like you were for Conan?
I don't know. It's kind of simple. It's kind of simple. I don't know if I'll have to do that, but it's cool. But I wanted to play something else, which I mostly played, which is Phasmophobia again. Reviews coming out next week of that episode, by the way, or of that game. So stay tuned for that. Played the shit out of that with Jake and various other people throughout the weeks. Still having a lot of fun with it. I mean, it does get kind of repetitive, but I don't know. The atmosphere, there's a lot of stuff in it that make it really enjoyable to keep playing. And
Oh, yeah.
because of that, I don't play the other thing I play that I should have played much more of, which is Legend of Mana. Not Secret of Mana, Legend of Mana. PlayStation 1 game for Ultima Final Fantasy. I do think I know how to craft the weapons, Joe, so I'll explain that to
Bullshit.
you. I think I know
Yeah.
how.
Will it take you an hour and a half to explain it, and then I'll get too bored to actually listen?
No, but have you made instruments in the game yet, Joe?
I have. Yeah, I have.
Have you grabbed the summon people? Like, have you found them in the wild
No.
and lured
Not
them
at
in
all.
with your tunes?
I'm
So
almost finished with the fucking game. What do I need?
I thought you wanted weapons. Do you not need it? Are you going to be able to beat it without that?
I actually picked up an okay weapon in the game, and it's doing all right now. So I assume it'll take me to the end of the game.
What does the end of the game even look like?
The face of God.
You start when you either accidentally stumble upon it or possibly look up a guide that tells you how to get through the story, you're kind of sent on a quest with some sort of a dragon thing that you're going after, and it's like a little bit darker, and the guy keeps on reminding you, I'll be here when you come back. So there's some sort of like bigger, more dramatic quest line, but it's not that dramatic so far. Like, I'm not even remembering it that much, so I can't tell you. There is an ending quest, though. I know it because I've seen it on the guide, but there's no way I'm gonna fuck around like you are in that game. It'll just take like 50 hours to play that thing.
If I fuck around like that?
Yeah, if you play it like you're supposed to play it, for fun.
I mean, I am enjoying it, but we do have... I want to... you know what? I kind of want to review it when you get back. We were planning on having that as the last review before you leave, but I don't mind like finishing it up as you're leaving, basically, and then reviewing it when you get here. We have our first in-person review.
What game?
Legend of Mana. It's for Ultima.
Yeah, I have a couple weeks.
So this is the Nude Clan. I don't know if you do that.
Yeah. So I played that, but I didn't play nearly enough of it. It's interesting. It's one of the weird. It's a really weird game. I mean, three of the games I made, all of the games I played recently are all weird games. Honestly, Phaz is weird. Mana is weird, and fucking Tale of the Sun is extremely weird. But I think that's about it.
Wow.
For what I've been playing. My PS4 is still fucked up. I haven't taken the time to download the software because it says something like download. I need like a certain version of the software installed because it overheated like hard, and I haven't thrown it on a flash drive yet because I don't really need it. But I probably would have played some Conan Exiles, but sadly, I thought about playing it though. I really did. I really thought about playing Conan.
I thought about playing.
I thought about it real hard.
Well, that's what counts, as long as you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
We're too wrapped up in the Ghostlands instead of the Exile. The Ghostlands.
We need to rename this podcast Phasma in Exile.
Yes.
All right, I quit. Here's my 2 weeks. God damn it.
At least Phasmophobia is fun.
Yeah.
Why you
Jake,
don't
get
think
the fuck
Conan's
outta here.
fun?
Fuck no.
Dude, Conan's great. Such a good
Conan's
time.
better than Phaz.
Conan's an acquired taste. Conan's like a big stinky IPA. At first, you're like, God, this is awful. But then the more you get into it, the more you're like, you know what?
The more your
this
taste
is comforting
buds
in a
are
weird way.
numbed to
You
it.
realize you're drinking piss.
So I was at the. I was at two. Oh shit! Where'd I go yesterday? I went out to eat a couple days ago, and when I was sitting there, I went to Olive Garden because I wanted Italian food.
Oh, I thought
So-
you wanted. Oh wait, you wanted food. And you went to Olive Garden.
No, I got
First mistake.
I got invited to go to Olive Garden.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
sitting there,
I've tasted
and
better
the
Marie
guy,
Callender
the guy. Hey, their pies are good. The guy behind where we're sitting they wanted beer, and so the lady came on. She's like, hey, she's like, we're out of like, oh shit, it was like Bud Light. We're out of like 3 different kinds of beers. She told me they're out of. And she's like, well, I have like Budweiser, and the guy's like, oh, that's disgusting. And I was like, you're still drinking piss. Like, it's all piss.
Yeah.
All of it.
You don't like beer?
No, not really. If I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink liquor.
Nah.
I don't like beer.
Weak. Well, liquor is for children. That's
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
With the higher alcohol contents for children. Huh?
Yes.
Here at Nude
Okay.
Clan, we just do heroin.
I like to. Yeah.
I hope my boss isn't
Fetal
listening.
alcohol syndrome.
I like to be found in the bathroom with my belt wrapped around my arm so tight
Arm
that
or
my
neck?
that my fucking like the tips of my fingers have to be cut off. That's how we do it around here.
Tap,
None of
tap,
this-
tap.
God.
None of this fucking liquor. Yeah. I don't-
Liquor, barely even met her.
No, you played another game.
Yes.
What did I play?
You played Age of Empires.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right. We
yeah.
played Age of Empires 2 together last night. That was really fun.
That was really fun. I haven't been a big fan of those games. Like, cause I've only ever really played them by myself. But playing with people was a lot of fun.
Sad. Yeah, no, it is fun.
So
And
Dude,
You
playing that last night and just hearing the music again. Like, I didn't play it a lot as a kid, but I played enough of it that, like, when I heard that music last night, it was like that scene at the end of Ratatouille where he takes the bite of the food.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
and I know you were mad at me last night, but you should be pretty proud of how far I came in those first few hours.
Yeah.
I am proud, and I
You did
will.
good, yeah.
I strive to destroy you next time.
Yeah.
Good
I
luck.
had some stuff ready, but then I just won anyway.
Yeah. Did you win? No, Jake won.
No, I beat him.
1-1.
Oh, wait.
It was 2 matches.
Oh, that's right.
He won the.
Wait, did you win the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I thought you had your wonder first. That's right.
He started it
Well,
first.
so I
I
wasn't-
started first, and I was a dumbass and only had 6 villagers building it.
I wasn't
And
paying.
everyone else preoccupied.
So I wasn't paying attention to that thing,
Economy.
and when you guys were like fighting, you were going after A4 and you're fighting someone else. I had started remassing my fleet, and I built enough ships to get all my soldiers into them, and I was just gonna land on Jacob's Island and just start fucking him up while he was doing that, and then I only had like a year left. I was like, damn it.
Yeah. I don't like the wonder wins, but I saw that Jake was building a wonder, and I didn't feel like destroying it, so I just
You're
built my
my
own.
wonder wins.
It's a great game though, and all of us have it. Everyone that's here, everyone that's here has it, so we can all. hang
Yeah,
out. It's
it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Dead Islander in the Twitch chat asked if we have the originals or the remastered. We have the
HD. We have
HD.
Age of
The
Empires 2 HD.
2013 version, because I
Yeah.
bought the the definitive edition, whatever the fuck, mistakenly, not realizing there's 2 versions of that shit on Steam.
Yeah, when you search it, it pulls up the.
Well, what's really dumb
That
is
one.
you can't
It's
play
annoying.
with each other if you get it. Like,
Yeah.
it blocks you out, and so we had to get. But to
Yeah,
be
that's the
fair,
fuck
maybe
up on
we
Microsoft's,
should have
1080p
gotten the
version.
definitive edition because that's one that has a spectator mode in it that Cameron was interested in.
Oh, does it?
Really?
I think you can still watch the game, can't you? I don't know. Maybe not. I want to look.
No, Cameron was talking about wanting to have like a spectator cam so he could just fly around instead of jumping into all of our streams on Discord to like kind of coach us.
Yeah. I don't need tips
Coaching.
from Cameron.
No, but me and A4 needed them because we were trying to figure out how to play the
Tips
game.
from a man.
I know what
who
Cameron's
gets
talking about though. Like if
destroyed.
you've ever watched the Overwatch League, they have like one guy kind of doing like a free fly around cam watching all the action.
Yeah.
So I know what he means.
All the fucking messy action of Age of Empires 2. Units falling over each other constantly and fucking.
All those sheep getting fucking slaughtered, taken to the fucking mill.
Yeah.
The deer that are jumping around.
Yeah, I want that. That'd be cool. A little
Me
commentator.
building 86 war galleons and just trying to take out one of fucking Jake's towers with it.
Yeah.
Me coming up from behind and fucking your resources, A4.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. We got to get into that some more. But those are it for me. Did you go, Zach? Did you start?
No.
All right, what about you, man? What have you been up to this last month?
Yeah, so Age of Empires 2 started Monster Hunter Rise. It's pretty.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah, that's the newest one. It's pretty sweet. It looks like I've only done the tutorial on like my first hunt because I got busy doing other stuff. But the menus are like pretty similar to World, which is great because those menus are awesome. It was all pretty streamlined.
Yeah.
So that was good. Played the early access version of Subverse. I beat the early access version. And now I'm pissed off that I have to wait for it to be a real game to finish it. Because it ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh, so it's not done.
No, it's not done yet.
So it's they don't have it finished, and that's how they.
No, you
Early
do
access
like
it, or-
yeah, you do a lot of like stuff in the beginning. Like I spent 30 hours in it. But so I ended so I'm just waiting for that to get fully finished so I can play the rest of the game.
Well, that's a weird way to do it.
Yeah, I think it was just like to put like get people's like testers and stuff like, hey, like this is what we're working on, like it is worth it. It is worth it. It's a very fun game. I played what else did I play? This isn't good. Played some more Tales of Berseria. I downloaded the DLC for Doom Eternal. I was playing some more of that.
Oh, is it cool?
Yeah, it's fun. I started from the first one. I hadn't played any of the old God stuff.
Oh, okay.
I waited for it to be fully released.
Is
before I
is
played
everything out now? Is
Yeah,
all
they
the
did it. I
DLCs?
guess from what I've read, like the rumors, like this DLC like finishes off the Doom guy's story.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Shit. I want to say there's more, but I think that's it.
All right. You didn't play any Phas with us, did you? I mean, it's been 5
I
weeks.
did play Phas. I did play Phasmophobia. You're right. I did play a little bit of Phas.
Okay, good. You got to get that Phas in.
Yep.
I got to what's the review? So
Yeah, man. Got to get it back in your mind.
fun game. But yeah, I didn't do a lot of playing games this month, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work that I had to do. So
Lame. Same though. Now that I'm back at work, it's all I do basically.
it blows, dude.
Yeah.
It blows.
Yeah. It's fucking annoying, but What about you, Jake? What have you been doing?
Aside from the 50 hours of Phasmophobia,
Yeah.
a 2000s PC game called Siberia. Kind of reminds me of the old adventure puzzler.
It's point and click, right?
Yeah. No, you can do controls with the analog stick. I used PS Now for it.
Oh.
And the visuals and the sound design and all the sounds and the atmosphere I'm getting, it reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII for some reason. It's the weirdest fucking thing. That game is bizarre.
The backgrounds are like pre-rendered, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Interesting.
I think I have that game on something. I'm not sure what, but
I think
yeah.
I've seen it before, but I've never played it.
The main character kind of looks like Lara Croft.
Yeah. Eliza, I can't remember her name now. But yeah, she's a detective and all that other kind of bullshit. And you're just trying to figure out what's going on. And you're doing puzzles and moving from location to location. Just like the real old school 2000s PC type games.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the sub, Welsh Rads. It was a gifted sub. What else? What else we got?
I think I beat a couple other games, but they were kind of short. Can't remember what they were.
You can't remember what they
They've
were.
been pretty, covered
Damn.
with the nephews and the niece, and yep, pretty crazy month.
All right. What about you, Joe?
I played a lot of games this last 5-week span. For me, anyway. I played some Faz with you, Schweiss. I also played some Conan with you earlier on this month, if you remember that.
That's true.
Also, I played a large amount of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster.
Hell yeah.
I played
shit,
Trials
I
of
don't mind.
Mana for Ultima Final Fantasy, the Ultimate Final Fantasy podcast, and I'm currently very close to beating Legend of Mana as well. So I played I did quite a bit of gaming for the last month and a little bit.
You're getting back into it, dude.
I forgot
So
about
tell me-
Trials. Fuck.
It's okay.
Tell me, how good is that Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake, and why is it the best game of last year?
Well, I'll tell you when we do the review.
True, I gotta play that
game
this month. You
next
gave me
month.
something to play. I gotta beat that because I told you I'd review it with you.
I might have to boot that up again so I can get in on that.
Yeah. We gotta hit that. I gotta get that fucking PlayStation working. I don't
You
want
could
to.
just play the originals.
I do have the first
No,
one.
no.
1 and 2 are over at your place right now, Schweiss.
Oh,
no,
shit,
the,
you're
the
right.
remake adds stuff that they don't have, like spine transfers and reverts and shit.
Yeah, it's shit that was in 3 and 4.
You're not missing it.
No, you are missing it. Trust me.
You're not missing it, trust me.
You are missing it. Trust me.
You're not
Just
missing
take
it,
my
trust me.
fucking word for it, Schweiss. Play the remake. It's great.
I mean, if my PS4 would work, I would. How cool would that
You
be?
could also
though?
get it on the Epic
I
Games
gotta-
Store on
I
your
gotta borrow
PC.
it
Just
for
saying.
you.
Or borrow my
Let's get the
Pro
shit
at
off
any
it.
time.
Yeah, dude. We gotta get it. I gotta get the thing working.
Yeah.
Fuck that game does look awesome, and it's how does it work? Is it just all the levels from 1 and 2? Like,
So you can choose a campaign. You can either create a character or play as Tony Hawk or one or the other. I think you
Is
can
Bucky
open up one or
Lasky
the
still in
other.
that? 'Cause that's who I played a lot when I was a kid. Was Bucky?
And you can choose to play like the type of game you're playing. So there's like
Cool. Thank
depending
you.
on the character that you pick or make, you can then do career mode, and you can do Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 career, and then Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 career.
Is that what we're doing for beating it? The careers.
And then I think you got to beat it all. Frankly, I think you got to fill up that board. And then there's one for like doing. I think it's doing
Free skate.
time trials or free skate. Yeah,
Yeah.
as well. So.
But
it's
there are
really
the two separate the two separate campaigns.
two
are, like,
separate campaigns, but they've meshed all the soundtracks together
and added
and
new
added
songs.
a couple new songs. Yep.
what do you
a
mean
lot of
meshed?
new
Are they like
songs.
playing over each other? It's
They
just
added
this
like
orgy
15
of
new
sound.
songs.
There's a lot. I was shocked how many like new songs were in there.
There's one that gets in my head every fucking time it plays, but
Yeah.
I should have kept the old.
I can't
sounds.
think of it until
Well,
it
they're only
starts
missing
playing.
like
but-
1 or 2.
Is it She's Famous Now by Real Big Fish?
That's not a real band. A4. Shut your mouth.
They have a song in the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remaster, which makes it the definitive version of that game now.
Gross.
So it's really just one
99
game.
B-Boy
I think.
Stance, like the only one missing from 2 soundtrack, I think.
Oh, really? That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Actually, wait. I think I counted that as 2 games when I beat them last year.
I would count it as
So-
2. It's
Okay,
one and
counted as
Yeah.
two.
Way to go, Joe.
it's 1 and 2.
Been uploaded.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Well, because the fucking Crash and Spyro remasters like are all on one disc, but I would count them.
It's a separate trophy list, so I would count the Crash trilogy and Spyro trilogy that way.
Oh yeah, I played Spyro. I
there we
forgot.
go,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the game. I downloaded Spyro. That's what it was.
Man, yeah, dude. It's tempting to count it as 1, and I know for the review, Joe and I were planning on reviewing both, but I don't know. We could do. Does it work?
I really feel like I can only talk about it as one game.
Okay, so if we're gonna review
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2, it should be.
We just reviewed as Tony Hawk plus 1+2.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it would be fair to hog them as 2 separate games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hog Commissioner here
Okay.
counts as 2 games.
Hog
Boom. Right there.
All right,
Yeah.
Commissioner
Said it.
spoke.
I would agree with that for sure. Even it's just weird. It's like one of those weird games that it's
Yeah.
2, but it's 1.
Right.
But it makes sense to have it as both games in the remaster because
Right.
otherwise it'd be like
Well,
a
I
fucking
mean-
7-hour game.
Yeah.
But it looks really
They were
good.
willing to put
That's
in that
fair.
much
That's
work,
100%
too.
fair.
Yeah. What else you got?
That's it for me. A4.
I've been playing a lot too. I played some Faz last night in VR because I took the plunge and got a Valve Index. So
Nice.
have this whole world of actual good VR opening up to me. Not that the PlayStation VR is bad necessarily, but this is like the real deal. So
Yeah, it's
some
not.
Phasmophobia, some Beat Saber. I played a little RPG Maker game called Dragon Quest that seems to be ripping off the artist that made Dragon Ball for some reason. That's all right. That game's fine. I love watching Joe shit his pants on cam as I say that.
You guys, no. So this is what was happening. I'm low on sleep right now. I'm looking at Caleb's camera as if it were my own camera. Like in my head, I was still looking in my own living room because we see all the cameras here, and I'm like, I can look at any of us. And I was looking down at Caleb's camera. Jake stands up in the TV, and I thought for a second someone was behind me because I saw Jake's reflection in the television, and I almost shat my fucking pants while A4 was talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nice.
No, you're fine.
A4 apparently saw me react to that. So.
Because I thought you were freaking out because I called Dragon Quest an RPG Maker game.
Absolutely wasn't listening to you because I thought someone had walked into my house silently.
Yeah, and I played some Mega Man X2, Mario Tennis Aces, and I've been playing I've been playing DeBlob, which is a cool little like Switch port of a Wii game. I like that game a lot. But I also forgot I'm also playing Subverse, which I know Zach wants to talk about.
Subverse.
Is Zach there, or did he just come back?
Yeah, Zach's here.
I was peeing.
Yeah, I've been playing Subverse, Zach.
So what about it?
It's a good ass game. Subverse.
it is
Imagine.
great.
I thought you were gonna freak out and be like, oh, I was playing that too.
I said it when I was
Subverse. Imagine if like Final Fantasy Tactics and a twin stick spaceship shooter were combined with a porn game, where
It's awesome.
you're a dude. You're like a space pirate kind
Yeah.
of.
So-
Not like a space pirate.
You're a smuggler.
Like a privateer.
You're a smuggler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a smuggler in space, and you have a bunch of hot alien ladies around you, and you go around to different planets doing different missions. Kind of, you fly around this like space.
There's technically space exploration too, because you go to each
Yeah,
like
you
section
fly
of the
around like
galaxy.
solar systems, kind of like in
and you-
Mass Effect.
yeah,
You
you
scan
find
planets for
planets,
different
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Honestly,
But,
it's a lot more in depth than I thought any porn game would be. Like, it's crazy.
It's good. It's early access, so Zach apparently got to like the end of whatever's available
Yeah.
right now. I have not yet, but it's good. It's not like for being a porn game. There's not a lot of like actual jack-off material in it because like it's few and far between. You're doing a lot more of the actual like grid-based combat and the space shooter shit, and then occasionally you level up these girls and you get things called pooter points, which you can use to spend on like scenes to unlock for them. Yeah. And they're really well animated. They're really well done.
God. I got some serious pooter points.
Is this what our fucking show has become?
Dude, no, Subverse is great.
That's what.
And the writing.
The thing is, like, the thing for Subverse is like they marketed it to be like a sex thing, but like that's like a very, very small, minute part of the game when you get into it, because a lot of it is like the combat where it's like you're going to planets and you're getting either tech to upgrade your ship, to upgrade your like little fighter ship, to upgrade your like your frigate. Or it's like you're finding genetics to upgrade. Like,
I thought we were going to stop with the slurs.
Oh, is this the FOW studio game?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay, they do all the SFM adult animation things.
You can tell because the animations in this are of definitely like really good source filmmaker porn quality.
Like honestly, man, like the first chick you get, like, or like a second technically, is like this like demon pirate captain chick, and God.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Dude, that's all Steam has become, Joe. It's like on the fucking recommended games page, I was like, whoa, is that porn? And I'm like checking it out. I'm like, holy shit, it's a porn game. Like, what the fuck happened to Steam? They used to be like, no, you can't have the fucking full version of
Honey
Pop. You got to have the fucking edited one. And I was like, well, that's lame. And now it's like, no, fuck it, it's everything. All porn everywhere. Nothing isn't porn now. There's even porn in Age of Empires 2. Like, seriously.
Oh, speaking of which, I just saw an article that says Age of Empires 4 is coming out in the fall, so there's that.
Yeah. Someone messaged me the other day about that.
That's crazy.
I think it was Dr. Roxo that fucking messaged me and said that was coming out.
Hold on real quick now. You motherfuckers, in your little conversation you're having there is going to be picked up on the microphone very quietly. It's going to, first off, bug the shit out of me while I'm over here on Skype. And number two, it's going to bug the shit out of the listeners who are trying to listen to the person who's actually talking into a microphone.
Yeah,
but no one wants to hear
they don't want to hear your
more
conversation. They want to talk about big floppy robot titties.
Yeah, it's true. So there is a sex bot. Just kidding. There is, though.
And the main character like stole her from this little tiny like space pirate.
Oh yeah, this guy made me think of you, Schweiss.
Yeah, he's like,
stealing the sex
stole
toy?
her from me, and he's like, sorry, mate, she wanted to come with me. You got cocked fair and square.
Yeah, so he's like,
Australian, by the way.
And then there's like a scene where like you're finding these like treasure maps to like find this like this alien like pirate's treasure, and you find it, and they're like, no, sir, like the captain has it. It's like, oh, he cocked me again. Curse
the writing in this game is fucking. Slice would adore the writing in this game.
It's great.
There's a whole group of like these robots that are infected with like a horny virus. They're called the fuck bots, and like as you're fighting them, they're just saying things like "stick it in my boy pussy." Like, it's so great, dude.
I've laughed a lot playing that game. But like what it itched for me was not the horny itch, but like the grid fighting combat system.
Yeah,
kind of like Fire
it's
Emblem.
less Final Fantasy Tactics and more like something
XCOM.
like the Banner Saga or maybe like XCOM, but it's good.
And it's pretty fun. Like
nice.
I didn't expect it to be fun like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty high quality for one, a porn game, two, a porn game in early access. It just sucks that apparently like the whole game's not done yet.
They're also
You guys sound like the people who read Playboy for the articles right now, just so you know.
It's kind of what this game is, honestly.
Yeah, really.
It's what it sounds like.
Playboy's not even porn anymore.
Yeah,
like I came for the hot alien ladies and I stayed for the really funny dialogue. It's the exact same thing that happened with Honey Pop.
Dude, I think Steam just they like traded roles.
I was gonna say
Playboy.
One of my things that like if I need like a laugh, I will go onto Steam and like look up like the shitty just like porn game trailers because they're funny.
Yeah,
they're so bad.
Well, we got sent that one trailer for that game that came out in early access yesterday, I guess, called like Together B&B, where it's like, oh look, it's a cute Asian girl and you're in an Airbnb together, and then it just cuts to you like running through the woods with a gun shooting a wolf, and it's like, okay,
buy purchase.
I'll play the shit out of that. I don't care. It looks awesome.
My two favorite things are kill and fuck.
Yeah.
No, because it's like a weird like Death Stranding trailer where it's like it's all the same music playing over, but it's like pretty girl driving a Subaru down a rainy mountain road, shooting a wolf with a gun, and it's like this is all apparently the same game, I guess.
There are no pretty girls in Death Stranding.
Norman
Leah
Reedus is a
Seydoux,
very
excuse
pretty
the
person.
fuck out of me, and Margaret Qualley. Are you kidding me?
Is that the?
All that monster made
Mama.
your eyes vibrate, so you couldn't see.
Oh, Mama's pretty hot. That's fair.
Yeah, and her sister.
Compared to the compared to Fragile. Yeah, dude. I know that chick's a model, but she's European.
She was cute in what's the latest Bond movie? Spectre. She was cute in Spectre.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. There's
She's a
something.
Bond girl in that one.
Very mediocre.
Which Bond girl? There's like 5 Bond girls in that one.
She's like the
including
main
Monica
one.
Bellucci.
Is
Are you talking
Spectre,
about,
is Spectre the one with Christoph Waltz?
Leah Seydoux, yeah, she's in Death
Yeah.
Stranding.
Yeah, Sado. Yeah.
Oh, she's also in Blue is the Warmest Color.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
is she?
So you get
Is
to
she
see a
one of
lot
the
more.
chicks that gets super naked in that movie?
Oh yeah.
I'm
one of the scissor
Okay,
rings.
well, I'm gonna go hit up the Pirate Bay after this episode.
Is she the? Is she related to the? Is her dad the dude from fucking
I don't know who she's related to.
the Sado? Wasn't that? Isn't that the name of the guy from the Exorcist?
Yeah, isn't he? He's in like
No,
I think he's in
that's Max
Force
von
Awakens.
Sydow.
Oh,
Not-
Sado.
not the
Okay.
same. No, she's French.
Yeah.
Swedish.
Oh, okay.
That's why she says she's fragile, but not that fragile.
Yeah. So that's why she's so annoying.
She's a really good actress, actually.
Yeah.
She's great in
Well,
Death
she's
Stranding.
French.
Don't get
That
me
erases
wrong.
everything that was good about her. So I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. What else you got, A4? It's just
That's
those?
about it. I
All
was
right.
just going to say, Subverse so far is worth $30 for early access. I assume if you buy it, that means you get like all the other updates to the story coming
you
later.
fucking
but it's-
better, bro. If I get
It's
a thing
pretty
that's
fucking
like
high quality
you need to
for
buy
what
it.
it is.
Here's-
I know for a fact Schweitz would laugh his ass off playing that fucking game.
Season pass
So
to the early
there's that.
access.
Here's the thing, yeah. If we go in and they charge us to play more after we spend those $30, we are reviewing it for what it's up to, and we're just gonna shit on them,
Yeah.
dude. Because that's
I don't think they're going to
bullshit.
do that, but yeah, I agree.
I have a vendetta if that's what happens.
You know what I think is really annoying? The fact that Rust, when I bought it in like 2013 or 20, dude, how long did it fucking take them to make that game? First off, secondly,
We talked about this last month.
I bought it
Yeah.
for $40 like 8 years ago, and it's still $40. Like, throw us a fucking bone,
Welcome
man.
to
Like,
Nintendo's business practice.
like I fucking like Faz is like a $13 game, and sure, there's more going in Rust, but like if it's early access, I feel like they should like be a little more like, hey,
should
this is a
yeah.
$20 game because we're early access and you're
Right,
gonna help us
like-
fund, not
'cause,
like,
like-
oh, full price.
if it's early access to, you're helping them test the game.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing your job for years on
Exactly.
end.
At $40 a pop.
And I
Wait,
spent
what?
40. Yeah,
You don't have the game?
I
Anymore?
do have Rust. Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
But
Is it the full version?
Yeah, it's
When-
full. It's full.
Okay.
But it's
Well, then
weird.
what are you talking about?
Well, it's weird that they have full price for an early access game.
It's
is what
kind of
I'm
like
saying.
Nintendo charging full price for the remake for Legend of Zelda. The
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah,
It's the same kind of
It's
business
just
practice.
tasteless. Is
Yeah.
really what it is to me. It's not that I feel
All that
like.
being said, though, Subverse does not feel cheap. It feels like it
No,
earns that
and
$30.
there is a lot to do. And I think again,
Like everything is fucking voice acted and voice acted well. I should mention.
yeah, and see that's what I feel like I got my money's worth because I spent 30 hours in that game and I had $1 an hour.
yeah.
How many times did you come?
Okay, actually talking about that, none. I haven't masturbated to that game, Joe. I don't.
Oh, not yet.
No. But you can so what you do is you buy with these pooter points. You buy like
Pooter?
Yeah,
You
it's
buy
called
poo?
pooter.
Don't want
They're
to
literally
see
called
that.
pooter points.
You
yeah.
buy-
I don't want to hear the words Purdue points ever again.
pooter points. So you buy.
You're gonna be hearing it a lot when we review that fucking game.
You
Yeah.
buy like these like they look like cards, but it's like individual things where it's like like tease 1, tease 2, tease 3, whatever.
They're different scenes with
hand
the girls,
job, blow job,
basically.
whatever. But so you put them together in this like sequence, and you play it. You can take away the HUD, and it just plays like a porn scene.
Oh,
It's
nice.
funny.
Nice.
So Joe, you can get your rocks off. That's all I'm saying.
Chortle the balls.
I will never do that with a video game. I will never buy a video game in order to masturbate.
But
to
have
it.
you masturbated to a video game? That's the question.
If you don't
on,
say you
dude.
haven't masturbated to
Fucking,
Laura Croft, you're a fucking liar, and I don't want to hear it.
I didn't have
I
video
didn't-
games until I was 15. I don't have.
Yeah,
That's-
and then you figured
that's
out you
peak
could beat
horny.
off the Quistis.
I never beat up to Quistis.
I've beat off to
Selfie,
one.
okay.
I've
You're
beat
one
off
of
to
those people.
one video game.
What was it?
Oh wait, no, you love Renoa. That's right. I keep forgetting she's in that game.
I didn't beat
What
off.
video game was it?
No.
Was it twice?
Resident Evil.
No, you
4.
made love to your penis thinking about her though.
I was like when I was a kid.
Dude,
God.
It
I
was
remember
beauty.
getting. It wasn't called Game Informer. I don't think it was one of the game magazines. And
think I ever have.
their like second page, what they did was like, oh yeah, the chick from Blood Rain's gonna be in Playboy, and so they had a picture of her, but it was like, and the only thing that was covered was her nipples, like in that thing. And as a 13-year-old,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Hold up. As a teenager, having seen the side boob shot of Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider,
True.
as Laura Croft, I have jerked off to that.
Aha! We've caught
There
him.
you go.
Which
It's
is almost there.
No,
Loophole.
Joe's not as
Not quite
squeaky
a video.
clean as he likes us to believe he is.
there's a little bit of a loophole,
I've
but
never have suggested that I was squeaky clean in any way.
Joe's dad's like, why is there cinnamon roll icing on the TV, Joseph?
is that Angelina Jolie?
I do think that I would hate myself deeply and consider suicide if, in fact, I was buying porn games.
Yeah, see, that's different. It's one thing to masturbate to a game. It's another thing to buy a game to masturbate to. Those are very
That's
different.
not what's
I
happening.
don't buy these games to
One
masturbate
is
to them. I
$30,
buy them because I
the other
think
is
they'll be
$3.
like, fun. And then it turns out, oh, hey, this is beat off.
I could also jerk off.
Yeah, it's a happy
Best of both
surprise.
worlds.
Win-win. That's what that
It's
sounds
like when you go to Walmart to buy like dog food and you also pick up like coat hangers or something.
or
You're
cock
like, well,
ring or something, you know.
Cock ring.
Casually.
Gotta feed my dog and have an abortion at 7.
Shit. Well, what we know what everyone's been playing this week, but the real question is, has anyone beaten a game this week? Well, I say week because I've said week for years now, but really it's months. Month and week. Start from the end. A4, what you got?
This month I have beaten Dragon Quest.
How can
Doesn't
you
exist.
how can you play a
It's a
game that's
fake
not
game.
real?
I have also beaten Hentai Mosaic VIP Room.
Anti-mosaic.
Mega Man X2. Mario Tennis Aces.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Phasmophobia. Bowser's Fury.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
Jesus
lot
Christ!
of
Do you
fucking
never have
games.
sex with your wife?
No. Why have sex with my wife when I have porn games? Come on.
That's true. That's all Joe's missing in life.
And I have VR now, so it's like over. I just got to buy a fleshlight, and it's like, all right, I'm locking myself in my room for the rest of my life.
Yeah. The next month, I'm going to starve to death in here, but it's going to be the greatest month I've ever had. Joe, what about you? Have you?
If we're counting Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remaster as 2 games, then I beat Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 Remaster. 100%ed it. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 Remaster. And Trials of Mana. So 3 games in the month of March.
Nice.
Motherfuckers.
It's about time you started playing games, dude. Not a video game podcast.
All right. What about Jake?
Looking on the amazing HOG app.
Oh yeah, make sure
Yeah.
you guys are putting your stuff on there. That's a good. Thanks, Jake. Thank you for
Also,
that.
Jake, make sure you're putting your mic in your mouth because I can barely hear you.
Huh. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, HOG League is always in full effect every week. I'm going to start doing weekly segments for this. And looking on the app, there's a lot of games I forgot that I actually beat. So I think going back the next month here, Alien vs. Predator and Phasmophobia,
I forgot about the Alien vs. Predator.
Smurfs Nightmare, Siberia, and Fighting Vipers, which is an absolutely dog shit fighting game.
Smurfs Nightmare.
Yep, Game Boy Color.
Yeah, Smurfs Nightmare is a thing.
What the fuck? What was the last one? Smurfs and then Faz?
Fighting Vipers. It's an old
Faz.
Sega Saturn fighting game.
Is that the one with Honey? She's like a girl in like a red dress.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and you can also unlock like the Daytona car as a fighter, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. I think
I have also jerked off to the woman in the red dress in The Matrix as an 11-year-old boy.
I don't think I ever pointed out that fucking Mouse dies in the most awesome way possible in that movie because what he's doing right before he dies is he's jerking off to his own hentai.
He's just looking at it. He's not jerking off.
You know what he was doing.
That's what I jerked off to. So if he was jerking off to, I don't think I would have jerked off to.
He was jerking off to his own porn creation, and then he went out looking like one of the fucking Columbine shooters. It was amazing.
Jeez. Let's see, we got A4, Jake, Joe, Zach,
I didn't beat anything.
Cameron. Oh, that's right. He's not here.
Jesus Christ.
Me, I did the Trials of Mana. Trials of Mana and Phasmophobia. And that is it for me. The HOG is as follows for the hosts. We have tied for King HOG, A4, and Jake.
Jake doesn't count, so A4.
So
is
A4,
the
yeah.
first place.
The most. You guys have the same amount of games. That's pretty impressive, A4.
Is it impressive?
I never
sad.
once thought I would have
What-
the same amount of games as him. So
When
that's fucked up.
when I see things such as Smurf's Nightmare and Fighting Vipers in here, it's surprising that you're up there, tied with him.
Smurf's Nightmare is a deep fucking pull. Why that?
Probably because it's like an hour long.
Yeah, fair.
Yep. Nothing else better to do.
Joe,
The
second
entire
place.
month taking care of 3 fucking kids, so I had to get a game beat somehow.
A4's got 13 games.
Priorities.
Joe has 5. I have.
You have 13 motherfucking games? What the fuck? What the fuck? 13 games? Not even. We're
All
not
right,
even.
you know what?
full
A4
months
doesn't.
in.
A4 doesn't count either. Let's just go to
Oh
real
my
hosts.
god! That's
What can I
gotta be.
say, man? To be fair, one of those is a hentai game that literally took me like 50 minutes to 100%. But it's a game.
Yeah, that's true.
Sickened by those numbers.
You're going to get more sickened as the year goes on. Just trust me.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, HOG
I trust
League
you
in there.
thoroughly in this category. A4.
Next month is Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, next month is Resident Evil 8.
My God.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad we can't buy PS5s,
I'm
huh?
getting it on PC. So
It's
I
on
can
PC.
see Big
Get it
woman
on
booba.
PC. Fuck.
I don't have a PC either. Remember, I'm fucking hosed this year.
Wow, that sucks.
Like it's fucking horse shit. It's damn Chinese. Everything's shut down. There's no like chips. I read an article the other day that said the chip shortage could continue through like the middle to the end of this year, and I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Build
Right.
the chips.
The problem is the bots, man. Like people are ready to buy them and
it's the
put the
bots.
prices.
That was part of the problem.
How do
The
I get a
problem is
hold of
that
one
they
of those
decided
bots?
To
I want a
launch
PS5.
a new video
Yeah, for
game
real.
console during a pandemic.
I know. And then like no one put any well the thing is though, like if you're the company, you don't really care. Like if you're Amazon or whoever, it's like, well, we're just going to sell all of them. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
And so it's, Best Buy has a limit to the amount you can buy, but they're the only ones that have done it. And even
GameStop's
then,
done it.
it doesn't matter. You still can't fucking get one because then all the ones that sold before sold to like 10 people, and then everyone else that's getting you get one a person is just everyone that would have gotten an initial one
Sure,
and is now
yeah.
getting one after the
But at
fact.
least
So then,
they're trying with the in-person thing only.
yeah, they're trying.
But
But until I have one, they haven't tried hard enough. And I can't fucking sit around all day refreshing the goddamn Walmart page to get a fucking PS5, man. I got shit to do.
I tried to get
off
you a
the Walmart
PS5.
page. You're better off on a Costco page.
No, because Walmart tells
both
you.
of my buddies got one of theirs from Walmart, and Schweiss almost got one. I should have tried to put one in my cart just for you, man. I should have.
Did you buy one?
No.
Yeah, it was every 10 minutes one day, and I kept going back, and I just felt like a fucking idiot. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I gotta like go do things with my day. I can't just fucking sit here and slap that F5 key over and over again on fucking Walmart.com.
I got some Phasmophobia to play.
Yeah, I got time to waste. I can't fucking go sitting in here. I got other things to
I
do
have
in this
fucking
seat.
obelisks to build in Conan.
Yeah, I have
Or ziggurats or whatever.
I've got fucking yeah. I got Ghost to find, Conan's to people doing Slave and Conan. Like, I can't be doing this. It is so ridiculous because they're like, all right, 10 more minutes, we'll have more in stock. And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like,
just let everyone know.
yeah, and it's like, fuck, dude. Can you, like, just... You guys are just fucking pulling us in, and we're here, and it's just all day. I don't know, the one day it was for, like, a good fucking hour and a half, like, every 10 minutes, and I'm just like, I gotta go to work. Like, I gotta go. I can't fucking sit here. Like, fuck. And it's like, you get it in the cart, and then it's like, oh, sorry, error, and then it's like, yeah, sold out. Fuck, man. How does anyone get it? That's the thing. Like,
They set up bots.
it's fucking. I know one guy at work who fucking said he was going to get me one, got two, and he kept one, and then he gave the other one to his other buddy. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. You said. You
We're
fucking
no longer
said.
friends anymore. You
Yeah.
said.
You said, dude, and
Hey,
then you lied.
Just remember, Schweiss, never trust a union worker.
It's bullshit because I want all the things I want, man. I was told all year I'm essential. I worked my ass off. I made a shitload of money. I made more money than I've ever made. And then all the things that I want are gone.
You're preaching to the choir, buddy.
The fucking I can't get the new graphics card. Those are sold out. I can't get the fucking PS5. Those are sold out. I'm told I'm so great. And then I don't get any reward. All I'm going to get is a big tax bill. Fuck that.
It's almost like them telling us we were essential was making us like sheep to the slaughter.
Something.
Your PC kind of kapoots a little bit. The PS4 isn't working. Like,
This is
and
America.
and your PS4
And
not
the
working.
PS4 dies. Yeah, I can't. And then,
God.
guess what? No PS4 Pros either. No Pros to be found.
You should have bought one when I bought one. I told you to buy one when I did. We were having the same problem. You're like, I'm going to get a PS5. Oh, how
Schweiss,
the mighty have fallen.
Schweiss, can you do me a favor and edit Sarah McLachlan music under this rant?
I just,
Please.
dude, it's a hard time to be a white man in the U.S. right now.
It is. This is America. We get what we want.
No,
and this
that
is
Feels half of
bullshit.
that.
No, yeah, I half of me is sad.
Yeah.
The other half is tending a garden.
The other half, yeah.
The other half is dropping kids off over the wall.
Sorry, children, me first.
or an adjacent river
They get to be
too.
sad too now.
Yeah, they can be sad.
Now you can be sad that your PlayStation 5 got picked up by a fucking robot on delay.
The thing I hate the most about these bot things are like the people that do it are just so like they just laugh. You're like, oh, well, you should have done it. Like I had one guy who was like, what? I was on the Utah Gamer site. I was bitching about it because someone was bitching. I jumped in the conversation. The guy's like, what? You can't afford it? And I was like, bro, I could afford your prices. I'm just not gonna pay it because I'm not a cunt.
Yeah.
Like, why would I buy a scalper's one? Are you kidding me?
It's like you can.
And then his house got robbed, and they took all the PS5s.
They
And
took
that
them all?
Was beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. And he was like, "Why is everyone?" He's like, "Everyone was laughing at it." He's like, "Why are y'all laughing?" Like, "Cause it's karma."
Yeah. It's
You
because
should
you're.
have showed up playing Karma Chameleon.
To be honest, I think they should have shot him too. But like, whatever.
Fucking Christ.
He probably should have died.
I hate people that do that. I
hate scalpers
I hate
too, but-
scalpers.
Jesus.
Dude,
Look.
how else are they gonna learn unless you're on the side of the road? Like, what?
Yeah, how else are they gonna learn unless they're dead?
Blood is coming out of their mouth. Like, why are you doing
Just
this?
make sure that
and then I walk
you
over, I'm like,
fuck
click,
them in
click.
the market, and you make sure that none of those PS5s actually
I
end
hate
up
'em,
selling,
dude.
and they
I
have
hate
to
'em
take
so
the
much.
loss.
Yeah, that's true. Don't buy. That's the thing. Don't buy from
But
them.
people will because they're stupid and they want it.
Well, and here's the other thing too. If they sell it at the base price, they'll still get all their money back. And so if they've even sold one of the, 100 they bought, they're going to sell the other ones. If in the end, if all they can get out of it is the base price, they still made the money off the ones they have
Listen,
sold.
if any of our listeners are scalpers, I think you deserve to die.
Yeah,
Like, honestly, like, sorry.
you're fuckers,
Nah, so yeah, you fuckers, yeah.
dude. It's like, and the thing is, I wouldn't have minded buying like two of them than selling one for more. You know what I mean? But like I thought about it, so I can be like a cash scalper, but to be
Oh, okay, see, so
The
but
only,
to buy 100, like
Vote for the
that's
even, not for
evil.
me.
well, the only thing I've been doing with them is like trying to get it
Zach.
for friends.
Now's your time.
All right, buddy. I know you like to get choked, but you're not going to enjoy this.
Yeah, I said I wanted to. I'm not actually a scalper. Just because I want to fuck someone over, it doesn't mean I have yet.
Oh, that'd be a funny parody. It's like The Punisher, but it's for like scalpers.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You should mix it with like every time you kill someone, you have to do like a modification of the line from Taken. I know you have purchased all of the PlayStation 5s. I have a very specific set of skills and a very specific
that I
firewall.
learned from Hitman 1.
Yeah. I will come for you, and I will kill you.
I have a very specific game I want to play on the PS5.
Yeah.
There's a big lady in Resident Evil 8.
It's Hitman
If
3.
I do not see her.
There's a very specific graphics card that I would have been looking for.
Dude,
for
the
months
same
and
people
months
that are
and
getting
months and months and months and months.
getting the PS5s are selling those too. I've seen them on the gamer site. It's so stupid.
I know. I'm fucking there. And then the pros, man. The pros, they're fucking more. They're like so expensive. They're so fucking expensive because it's everyone bought them all because no one could get a 5. And all the people that were like, oh, my PS4's dying. I'll just wait and get the 5 when it comes out. Fuck you, big dick in the mouth now.
I don't think
All the fucking
the
pros are
scalpers
gone.
had anything to do with the pro thing. They just stopped manufacturing it. So
fuckers.
the people that just wanted to
I think
make
you're right.
upgrade or whose PS4 did croak, they already just turned around and bought a PS4 before PS5 was even announced.
Listen, I'm
it
just
was
gonna-
already a pretty limited stock to begin with.
I'm just going to say, like, I'm happy I bought my Pro when I did.
Yeah, me
Should
too.
be. It's the chipset thing, though. That's why the pros are
I
stopped.
couldn't. I needed it to finish Resident Evil 2 Remake because, like...
It was freaking out.
It was overheating.
Yeah.
And like I had
same.
to redo like boss fights like 5 times because I would like get to like almost center like halfway and my PlayStation would be like, "Oh, I'm turning off. We're too hot.
Yeah. Did you ever
Jill's
notice?
too hot."
Did you ever notice in that game where you'll be looking off into the distance and the zombies will look like dog shit?
Yeah,
That's
the draw
I think that's
distance.
because of our PlayStation's overheating.
No, it's the way it's hard coded into the game.
Oh,
was
does it
having on
just
my Pro.
legitimately look like
the ones that
ass?
are appearing, the draw distance on the other side of the fence of the door before
Yeah.
it knocks over. Yeah, that's the
They
way
just
it's
look like
hardwired
shit.
into
Okay,
the
I
game.
haven't
Yeah.
replayed it on the Pro yet.
That's
Yeah.
lame.
It's the same way on PC too.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Resident Evil 3, not
Well,
2.
here's hoping that the
But
graphics
maybe I
card
should
we
play
got,
two.
Zach, is good enough to handle rendering
It's the
fucking
exact
Lady
same engine. Use the 90%.
I'm excited to
ass.
see Lady D in 4K 1080p,
Oh.
whatever the fuck.
numbers,
Numbers,
letters.
It'll
booba.
depend.
Big number and one letter.
Version.
That's gonna be the next game I masturbate to, just so the entire everyone knows.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to install like every lingerie mod for her.
Oh, you have no idea.
Probably.
That's the only reason I'm
It may
getting on
take a little
PC.
bit. That's the best reason to play Resident Evil 3 on PC is
It
every
is.
one of the Jill mods.
Yeah.
The jiggle mod's my favorite.
Your
Which
PS.
is one of the Jiggle mods. There's like 50 of them now.
That's fair.
I'm jealous of you guys as pros. I'll tell you. I am. I should have just bought it. And then you know what? No, you know what's going to happen now? When the PS5 Pro comes out, I'm just going to buy it because I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not going to do this shit where
Right.
I'm like, oh no, I'll just save the money. My PS4 is fine, and then it's like, just fucking overheats like a month later.
But how could you have
Well, in
known?
my-
How could you have known that this would happen? That's the thing is, no one would have known. No one knew PlayStation and Sony,
Would
California cared about us so little to do this to us.
And the caveat with me is the fact that I might as well just buy the best version of it since I never owned a PS4.
Yeah.
Mine's a little different
Right.
situation, but
Still, I should have just done it. I should have done it, and I thought about it, and I just didn't. Man, I didn't. And now I'm paying. Like ultimately,
paid anyone yet.
no fucking, no computer, no fucking PS5, no PS4. The PS3, my PS3 is fucking up now too. It's like nothing. Got nothing,
What's
man.
going on with the 3?
It just doesn't. It doesn't like PlayStation 1 games
Mine
anymore.
doesn't-
It's
mine
turning
doesn't-
into Joe's.
I had to throw mine away. My disk drive was broken.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have the wife's PS3. It's like basically brand new.
Do all PS3s play PS1 games? Your choice.
No, apparently not. They're supposed to.
All do it.
They all.
Every single PS3 plays PS1 game.
You
Except for
listeners are
Joe's.
never going to see
everyone.
the fucking faces Joe makes when he does that
sounds
voice.
like it's from a very like deep place of hurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should play it. That's the thing. They should work, but it doesn't somehow. Oddly,
Are
dude.
they freezing?
No, it doesn't even
What is-
acknowledge its
no?
existence on mine.
Oh, okay.
But the wife's PlayStation 3 works just fine, so I've just been using that for
Okay.
like
Alright, so-
the mana.
Okay. So 1 out of 3 PlayStation 3s
Doesn't
plays
One out
PS1
of 3.
games now.
it doesn't properly work. Fuck, dude, it's so annoying. Like it, I know it's like such
It's
a
okay.
first.
You could always just download the PS1 games on the
Oh, wait a minute.
wait.
I know it's like it's a first world problem raging about this stuff, but god damn it, I live in the first world, so I'm gonna fucking bitch.
Can't have shit in Provo.
And I worked my ass off. Yeah, like that's the thing that bugs me so much is like not only do I owe taxes, I worked so many hours last year. And I just all I wanted was the 5, man. That's all I wanted. I just the PS5. I'm not asking for like a fucking, I don't know, like a Lamborghini or anything crazy here. I just want a fucking gaming console.
Just watching Schweiss rant about this, moving his hat up and down like he's a fucking like he's a fucking baseball coach. Just like fucking, I just want a PS5.
Oh, with the PS5, I just get out there, throw all the strikes, and then we'll get a PS5. Dude, no, it's so God.
What sucks is we're in like a moment in history too where we have to like stay inside for a long time. We can't get the new fucking game
and the fucking free money from the government is exactly how much the fucking PS5 costs.
The PS5 costs $1,400.
Well, no, it was the last one, the one before. When the PS5 came out, it was around the $600 one or whatever. It's like, fuck, man. Everything says to do it, and yet it's not there. It's not fucking there. America.
We're all pissed. I wanted a PS5.
What pisses me off, too, is like...
horrible that we're not going to spend our stimulus checks to jog Japanese companies instead of American-made ones. But, okay.
Hey, man, fuck you. Yeah. Microsoft can suck a dick.
He probably does. What sucks, too, is like... PlayStation was like, oh yeah, by like didn't they say like March they would have a lot more and they'd be able to like do.
And
like,
I think they did.
Yeah.
It's just
they all sold. Yeah.
Versus demand is insane.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. And
I will never trust the Japanese.
The fucking and like that. Yeah, it's just all of it, and it's all the same problem. It's all just like computer chips that aren't being made in China, essentially.
Get your asses back to work, god damn it!
Harvest.
There's a great fucking screenshot from JoJo that I could edit Zach into very easily, where it's the one guy just going, "I will never forgive the Japanese," because his fucking daughter fucked a Japanese guy. And then he's like, "I'll never forgive the Japanese, but I do love my Sony Walkman."
I'll never forgive the Japanese, but I do love my PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it is. It's Slacker. You're right. In the chat, he says it's a commodity problem. It is, yeah, and that's why the chips are gone. That's why I can't get the computer I want as well. And so I was going to build like a supercomputer, and I didn't because I can't. I just can't do it. I can buy most of the stuff, but I can't buy the graphics card, and that's the big ticket.
So are you gonna buy the parts you need up until that?
I was thinking about it. I don't know why.
Because honestly, I think that sounds like the best idea. You're not dropping it all at once.
Yeah,
you're just like getting it, and you have it. And if it does go like this is doing now, you have the parts here, and you can just wait for that. I think that's the best.
That's
idea.
precisely why I upgraded my PC last year when I did, because I'm like, okay, this shit's not going to end anytime soon. I'm just going to get like graphics card, CPU, motherboard, all that shit now while the getting's good.
Yeah, so. I mean, and when I had Jake look at my old one, and I told him pretty much what was wrong, and I was right. And I was like, you know what, I just gave him my old computer. And the reason why I did that was because it's this like idea of, it's like when you're in a job that you don't really like, but you're busy at that job, and so you just kind of accept it as like, this is the best thing right now, even though you know you could get something better. And so to me, it was like, if I keep that computer, I'm going to be like, well, I don't really need to upgrade. It's still pretty good. And then I won't. And I'm like, no, because I know I'm going to do that. And so that's why I let him keep it. And I was like, it's old and it's not bad. It's still pretty good. But if I take it back, I'm just going to fucking accept that. And I'm never going to upgrade, and I'm never going to use it for like legitimate gaming.
Right. And the funny thing about you saying the upgrading is everything is all tied into each other being maxed out. So you have the highest CPU
that motherboard
for
can
the
have.
motherboard.
Yeah,
and then if you change anything higher than the 670 you have in there for the GPU, you're going to need a brand new power supply.
Yep.
The only thing that's upgradable from that is 16 to 32 on the gigs.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I was like, I'm going to have to replace most of this anyway.
Yeah, you're better off starting.
And so it's like, I'm like, and then so that's why I didn't do it. But then it's just been rough. And I don't know, the only reason why I haven't bought more like pieces and like kind of assembled a new one piece by piece, all except the parts that aren't available, it's kind of a dumb idea, but it's like just in case like better stuff comes. But it's like, I mean, the CPU, if I buy one now, it's still going to be good in like, a year from now, if that's how long it takes for the graphics card. So
right. And depending on what do you want to do, if you want to put in a lesser GPU now and then wait later on, if you go buy all the parts now, there's a very good likelihood, like you said, that if better ones come out, you're literally dropping, like for an example, $1,000 to get some parts. That's going to drop to $800 by the time the new stuff comes out. You're like, okay, I literally bought $1,000 worth of computer parts just sitting here in a computer that I'm not using when I could have just waited till it was down to $800 or $700.
Yeah, that's another reason why. It's because I don't know how long this is going to last, and some of those might be. So, they're not bad, but they're going to be old enough that they're cheaper than then. Oh, yeah. And so, I don't know. It's just
an evil perpetuating cycle.
Yeah, really that's the problem with PC gaming is that it's outdated the second it hits the line, But there ain't no fucking line, so there's no fucking assembly line to be had.
Not a damn one.
But
where's all the robots that were supposed to be taking our jobs?
Where the fuck are they?
The fucking shit.
Yeah, if we had just built those fucking robots, we'd have our PS fucking 5s.
Yeah, god damn it.
I'll take the Skynet future if it means I get a PS5 today. Fuck the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead.
Andrew Yang is like, there will be a PS5 in every home.
Yeah. He'd be president right now if he said that. If he could convince us that this would have happened, and then we all had PS5s. Fuck yeah! All right, give us the HOG League.
Oh, shit.
I gotta fucking get off this. I'm gonna have a heart attack here. Keep going.
All right, first is gonna be the games beat. If I can pull this up. See, if you think A4 has beat a lot of games, our listeners that use the HOG app have been kicking butt.
Eat your fucking mic, Jake.
I am.
Eat it.
Mic.
Oh.
You gotta be like
well,
on.
turn
You gotta
up,
like
then.
be on it,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know what the hell is going on then. I'll put it closer.
Yeah, we eat it. We eat it here.
Like that you moved down your crotch as you said that.
Yeah. Just for you guys.
Look at Joe. Look at the
All right, in first place for now is Brulo with 23 games beat.
Wow.
Smug Holo with 19. Simon Parker
Holo,
with 16. Yep, new user.
I love those smug
Hey,
holos.
you know what though? New user's good. We got someone jumping in that's gonna.
The last
I wonder if that's a Spice and Wolf reference.
The last time I looked at a smug holo, I shoved my dick in it. Continue.
Continue.
I mean, how are you supposed to segue into that one?
Oh, I segued into it.
So,
Don't
yeah, you
worry.
just gotta get back into
I
it.
just had to spit on it. That's all.
I just picture you riding an actual Segway with a hard on.
Bend over, baby.
Three-way tie for fourth place with me, A4, and Angry Ass Black Dude at 14 games.
Oh man, the mighty have slightly dropped. It's not
Angry ass
falling.
black dude. I
Now
always
we're
have
biding
money
our
on
time.
you, and you're letting me down this year, bro.
Got to let Brulo have some.
You
shining
can't.
light.
Here's the problem, though. When you win one year, you just are destroyed. After
Yeah,
that,
that's
your
it.
life
Yes.
is over.
That's exactly what
It happened to me. It happened to Angry Ass Black Dude.
It happened to Justin, Black Mage Justin. He's
I know,
done.
Poor Black Mage Justin.
He's been-
over. He's gone.
He's never.
finished.
I think he's dead. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Black Mage Justin, if you're out there, we need to know that you're still okay.
Send us a sign. Yeah,
Yeah.
give us a sign.
Oh, we should
Through
see if we
your
can find him in
other podcast.
Phasmophobia.
Give us a sign.
If you're here, tell us how
Hog.
many games you beat.
55. Hog. Die.
Speaking of which, we don't really plug a
We
lot
got
of other
Spirit
people's
Box.
podcasts, but here's Johnny's pretty awesome podcast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was on there for a Resident Evil 2 review.
Yep.
So we can.
Yeah, they interviewed me on that show
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why did they interview
Yeah.
you? Like about what?
because I let them watch my movie and had them review it, and then they asked if I could come on, and I said hell yeah. And so we
that's
talked
nice.
for like 2 hours. It was fun.
Wow.
Brulo says he's already
Pretty sweet.
destroyed and it's only April. So many shitty 1 hour games.
That's the name of the game. You have to not have fun at all.
Well, Brulo is also winning in the movie league. 81 movies watched.
Fucking
Jesus
Digimass
Christ.
So
67.
that was my secret with Craig as well. As I just downloaded a bunch of shitty 1 hour hentai games.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
anybody
well, you pissed
actually
him off
going to
so
pull
much
off
he quit the show.
365 and 365? That's what I
I
wanna
can't help
know.
that he was weak, Joe.
For the movies, 365.
Yeah.
I mean, 80 is certainly a lot. It's well shy of that. But
I've gotten close. I've gotten in the 200s, but I could not do 365 and 365.
That's a lot of movies.
It is.
Yeah.
You can knock out some serious movie lists in that year.
You can, but you start to like kind of dread them. Then you're like, which ones are the ones that are like less than an hour and a half long? And those are the ones you choose.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
That
I
might
don't
be the
like to
strategy because Brulo just said he's just watched so much Disney Plus.
yeah.
Those animated movies aren't exactly long.
No, yeah, they're usually like 88 minutes.
That's what I started doing when I was trying to go through the 1001 movies. Like, I would have like a couple hours of time, and I would just find ones that were 90 minutes long and just watch those. That's how I
All
watched.
the silent ones are nice and short.
Yeah, that's how I watched The Day the Earth Stood Still, which is great. But
Good movie, yeah.
it was like an hour and a half, yeah, and I was like, sweet, there it is. That's the one.
Bingo!
I don't want to be in this fucking thing for 3.5 hours every day.
Yep.
But yeah,
Shout out to Brulo. He's killing it for geekdom.
yeah.
156 podcasts listened to.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah, you're kicking ass, Brulo.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's a lot of pod.
Don't be. I'm just afraid. If you already said you're getting killed in the games, don't Icarus out on us, man. Like, don't get too close to the sun so early.
Is he a new listener? I mean, you might be catching up on the backlog of
newer.
podcasts.
He's newer. It feels like he's been around in the community for like 6 months or so.
Okay.
Yeah, he's followed us on Twitch for about it was late 2020. So yeah, 6-7 months. You get in, man. That's the thing. We get these fresh faces, and then we burn them away with the leagues and the
they
lists.
try too hard, and then they never talk to us again.
Yeah, and then they hate us. They hate us forever.
And then they give us bad reviews on iTunes.
Yeah, those fuckers.
And then
You have
say
been
they
weighed,
missed
you have
Joe,
been
and Joe's
measured.
back on the show, and
You've
he's
been
like,
found unfitting.
what the fuck?
Yeah, 1-star review. I miss Joe.
1-star review, I miss Joe. It's not the same without him. I'm here. I'm back. That review was put in after I came back.
Yeah.
It wasn't every episode. but
You were
whatever.
forever different when you came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be back in person, and this show's going to be whipped into fucking shape.
Yeah. Can't
He said
wait.
nicely.
And he said, thinking he can.
Your
change
whip can't
people who
reach
don't want to
across
be
the
changed.
country. I'll drag it down.
Yeah.
You're just going to be the random drop, A4. That's your job now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
I mean, you as a person, you're going to feel like a random drop. That's
Oh, I thought you meant a random drop like this.
texture.
What's wrong, Master? Afraid to give your pony some gummies?
I mean, yeah, that too.
Ooh.
What else we got for leaderboards?
Let's see what else we got here.
So we
Should
did
pull up exercise.
games. Yeah, get those exercise points. Got
Dome. But is Jake talking and he's just not?
No,
talking?
No, he's
not.
looking
No.
shit up.
He's
I will
grabbing
say
it.
in this. I will say in this dead air. Now that I have VR and Beat Saber, my exercise points are going to go way up.
dude, Beat Saber is so fun, and it is a real workout. Like, it's crazy.
It is.
No, we told him. I told him we were talking the other day that we're not going to let it be a workout because it's going to piss him off.
Oh, I wouldn't count. I don't think it counts on the HOG, but I mean, it is. It is
it
a
definitely
workout.
shouldn't count.
There's a campaign in Beat Saber.
No, you can count it as. Oh, fuck yeah! If you can beat it, sure. It's
Yeah.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that counts. But the exercise that you do while you're playing it, that shouldn't count.
Yeah, that's double.
If I can count shoveling snow and walking my dog, I think I can count Beat Saber. It's way more in depth. I count Ring Fit Adventure for exercise too.
That's different. That is exercise. That's a.
Who the
Beat
fuck
Saber has a
been
fitness
adding
mode also,
exercise by
so-
walking their dog?
I don't know. I mean, that
It's
is
going out. It's getting exercise, fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically it's a walk. That counts as
Exercise is extra size, so anything more than what you normally would do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't normally go out and walk my
That's-
dog.
There
Exactly. Dude, it's I mean, some people count, like Joe would count his work when he was
I would, because I was fucking breaking a sweat, motherfucker.
well, yeah, I
That
mean,
whole
I
goddamn day.
I break a sweat most of the time at work too.
If I'm doing something crazy at work, like involving a lot of heavy lifting, yeah, I'll count that one specific chunk of my day as exercise. Other than that, nah.
Yeah. I mean, there was one day where I walked, I think it was like 13 miles while I was at work or something like that in a day. And so, yeah.
I'd
All that
find
being
a way to
said, though,
count
Beat
that.
Saber has a fitness mode, so you can fuck right off. I'm counting that when I do that.
All right, we have
No.
Frost in first place with 3,421 minutes. And IRAT slowly dipping down here at 3,120. And Aereo Bear at 1,535. And then the drops just get worse and worse here.
Hopefully you guys aren't. Hopefully you guys
Starts
aren't
playing
fat.
more games and walking less.
I sure would hate to be fat and walk and exercise that much. Oh man,
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
that's true. Yeah, I mean that's a lot. If you fuck, dude, I am in such bad shape right now. I don't think I could have even
Yes,
done
you
that
are.
this year.
Well,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Hey, you know what? I used to be the fat motherfucker over there, and it
You
feels
were
so
never-
fucking
Wait,
wait,
good
wait,
to
wait, wait,
rub
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
You were never
Rub
the
it
fat.
in the
I was
face.
gonna say you were. I don't believe it. I've seen one of our friends.
Yeah, we had two other hosts that were fatter than you regularly, and now one.
And he wasn't even on the Getting Fat show.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't even have discipline. And then you remember
know.
when we did those goals every year? Every year on this show, we would do the goals, and you and I were the only fucking people that had goals.
Oh yeah, I remember some goals of some certain past hosts being.
Keeping up.
I'll write a blog post
like
every
that.
6 months.
Yeah. Or,
I
I'm
want
gonna.
to keep up on my comics.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep up on making goals for next year. Oh, oops, failed that one.
I want to keep up on keeping up.
I really wish you guys could see what Joe is doing, who are listening to the podcast.
What can
Why,
I say?
I can't
I'm a
even see what he's
physical
doing. What's he
comedian.
doing? You use the term comedian lightly, right?
Fuck you, Zach. Zach, all my podcasts are bigger than yours.
Oh no.
Yeah, but his dick is bigger than yours.
That's
so
not
Who's the real victor?
That's. Oh wait, no, that.
It's cool, man. I'm actually famous on the internet for something.
Wait,
so it's
wait,
okay.
wait. No. Getting fat isn't that big. That was serious.
Getting fat isn't going. That doesn't count.
Oh, you mean active? Oh,
Yeah,
that
I mean
is very true. That is very true.
But to be fair, too, like a popular podcast doesn't mean you're funny.
Zach, lots of reviews say I'm funny. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, a lot of
I've
reviews also say Amy Schumer is funny, so we know the truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that one chick from the what's her name? What's the
No,
girl
fuck
supposed to
you.
make
You.
chick?
We've all laughed
I
before.
love that train wreck movie. I like that movie.
Gross.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, I'm not gonna female bash. Gonna female bash comedians.
I'm not gonna
like the
female
eighth one.
bash you.
That's fine. I'll bring twice as much misogyny to make up for it. It's all good.
I got more where this came from.
So, Joe, you're kind of like the mom friend. Have you ever thought about that? You try to
I
get
don't
us.
know what the fuck that is.
You try to get us to not have fun. We
Joe might be the whole
we
of
say
the
these
show.
jokes. The whole. That's what you call it. It was the whole.
The
the
whole.
whole of the show. Do I get
black
fucked?
hole.
Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying,
That's not what
Zach?
the whole means. The whole is a radio term for like the woman they have on the show. That's like, all right, guys, let's calm down. This is getting too crazy.
See, that was a really good impression of his voice, though. That's pretty good.
Dead on.
I do love doing Joe's gay voice. His yes, it's me,
I don't have a gay voice.
the gay
kinda do.
man from Final Fantasy XI.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never.
I
made
don't
fun of the
know
gays.
what you're talking about.
Don't make me go back and make an entire compilation to bring in for next episode. Don't make me do that because I don't want to do that work, even though it'll be so fucking funny.
I don't want to do it, but I will.
Don't fucking tempt me. I am excited.
What are you talking about?
Joe. I am excited to have you back here, like in person.
Yeah, for real.
I'm
'Cause, like,
excited to be back. There,
I had fun when the last time you were here.
Oh, that was a great. Yeah, that was a fucking hilarious movie too.
So I was very happy to have you here. So.
Oh, there's a Mortal Kombat movie coming out.
Oh, yeah!
To watch
There
that.
sure is.
I already have my tickets. I told everyone else. Sorry, you weren't in the chat yesterday, Joe. If you need an HBO Max subscription, I can give you my username and password to watch it. If you
Awesome.
don't see it in theaters,
I'm gonna see it in a movie theater.
Okay.
If I have.
someone.
Yeah.
So one of my friends, I guess there's a GIF on Facebook that they leaked one of the scenes from the movie. Like, it wasn't like a story scene, but it was like part of the show, and like it was a gore thing. And God, I'm so excited just from that scene.
Yeah.
Like it was a Kung Lao one, and like they had his hat like in the ground, like moving. I was like, oh, they're doing it. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm excited.
Oh, that fatality where he spins his hat in the ground and like drags the guy by the legs through the thing.
No, so this person gets like flies into it and he dodges it and she goes right through the hat.
Nice.
Oh God.
It looks awesome.
They're actually doing something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got my
I
tickets for that.
want to
I'm
see that
super
in
excited.
theaters if there's a theater near me playing it.
Yeah. If you're in Utah, so if you want to do it, the tickets are on sale right now
Yeah.
to go see it.
Yeah, we have movies here. So,
We have movies here now.
Yeah.
They just opened up.
Oh, that's
We have movies here.
nice. That's nice.
welcome
Yeah.
to the club.
I'm pretty sure the movie theater in town was recently showing Godzilla vs. Kong.
I watched
sure.
Godzilla vs. Kong in a movie theater.
That's nice.
and
I feel like that was-
watched it not too far from here.
I feel like that was the best place to see it. Like HBO Max was all right because I watched it after an HBO
Yeah,
Max.
don't watch that fucking movie
Yeah,
on HBO
you-
Max. Watch that with like the big sound
Agreed.
and everything.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. Well,
I would really like the last movie I've seen in theaters to not be Sonic the Hedgehog. So
that is, yeah.
But you love Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know.
I saw that Raya
You
movie.
said you wanted to lick his toes, so I don't understand.
I never said anything of the sort, and you can't prove that.
I said I wanted to lick his dick.
yeah, exactly.
I wanted his
God,
toes. It was
you're
the
right.
Red Rocket.
I'm not a disgusting
Disgusting,
foot
yeah.
fetish guy. I'm a homosexual, like a normal person, and a furry.
See, Joe, you're not alone.
Hey, you know what? My own mother thought I was gay, Zach. Did you know that?
We
did
do
know
know
that. You've told
We
the
did.
story.
You didn't have to tell us.
We know.
Wait, are you telling us that are you asking if we knew your mom knew you were gay or if we knew you
no.
were gay?
If Zach
You
had
know-
heard that,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
my
I
mother
had. I thought it was
asked
funny.
me
Yeah.
if I was gay. That's when I was
Your mom know you're
16.
gay?
That's when I knew I was gay. Oh, man. That's
And she's not the only person to have assumed I was gay.
funny. Does that count as her, like, stealing your coming out? Like, can you now not do it because it's like it's like a
She broke
I
the
can't
handle.
do it anymore.
She broke the
God
handle
damn it,
off
Mom!
the
You
closet.
stole all my thunder.
yeah, dude.
Then-
Throws boa over shoulder, walks away.
Yeah,
So-
no, like that's like Craig stealing your joke right before you drop it. That's the same. That's what your mom did to you years ago.
So Zach,
Yes.
I was a good little Mormon boy, but I had sex with my girlfriend, and
So that makes you not a good little Mormon
confessed
boy.
it. I confessed it to my parents, and after the time they were upset, my dad finally made the joke. Well, at least we know he's into girls now.
Yeah, Joe's dad is pretty funny.
You poor thing.
He's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
that was. I mean, that
When
was
are
some
you
levity.
direct a comedy about this?
But I
shit?
mean, yeah, dude. When you make your next movie and it get you get all this traction,
Story.
they have to make a documentary about you, and it's gonna be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Call it Soaked.
So I had sex with my girlfriend once, and my parents thought
There was no motion involved, but
Oh my god!
Who's gonna play you in the movie?
I don't know. We can fatten up Seth Green a little bit.
or we could slim down Seth Rogen a little bit.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to do some
Heard that one
change.
too. Yep.
Oh, shit.
No, so like one of the stories I heard on the show was when your coworkers asked who you thought had the best butt,
Oh,
and you're like, "It was
oh,
me!"
who here has the fattest ass?
And you said
That was the
you.
way they said it.
And you said you,
I was like, me?
Joe, buddy.
Here?
That's
I have the
never.
fattest ass.
That's
If you
never
were
the
godlike,
answer.
you would have come into work the next day wearing like booty shorts that said "juicy" on the ass.
It's a meme.
Well,
The lettering was
Look, man.
bedazzled.
Like, man, that was my first extended period with people from opposite sides of the tracks. So I didn't know what the fuck they were talking. I thought literally who had the fattest ass, like fat.
Culture, my friend.
Schweiss, you hang out with white
Like,
people. If some Mexican
big
dude came up to you and was like, "Hey, Mato, who has the fattest ass?" What would you say?
I'd know who the answer was. Yeah,
Okay, just checking.
dude. Wait, you said other side of the fence. Do you mean other side of the river, or what are you talking about?
God.
I guess it's kind of both, considering.
I mean, I grew up in suburbia. That's how I can explain.
Fucking Joe walks
And
up.
I'm fat. I don't just fucking.
And I'm really fat. And when someone says someone has a fat ass, it's not a good thing. It's like,
It's
look
not-
at that fat ass.
It's not
Look at him.
PHAT. It's
Yeah,
FAT.
but they didn't say who's got the fat ass. They said who has that fat ass. It was 2 words. It wasn't who's the fat ass. It was who's got that fat ass. There's context there, buddy.
I'm sure there's conjecture in the voice that just
Can we-
completely flew
can-
over the head.
Can we just get a shirt made of Joe in cartoon form, just like bending over, sticking his ass out. It just says, "Who got that fat ass?"
Dude, I will draw that tonight.
On the back, I don't know. Me?
Next week on T Republic.
Yeah, it's the Joe
T Republic shit.
Yeah. Dude, we gotta get it, yeah. Who's got that fat ass? I don't know, me.
But I just want that cartoon version of Joe, like kind of bending over and like just with the juice. I just think it'd
Oh,
be
and
so
yeah,
fucking
no, I
funny.
will draw that with him with pink booty shorts that say "juicy" on it.
Do it. Oh, fuck.
He'll have the sassy like hand and everything.
All right, that's a good place to end the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out for this episode of Nude Clan. We will be back again next week for a review of Phasmophobia. Make sure to check out our other shows on the Geekdom Entertainment Network. We have Ultima Final Fantasy, the Ultimate Final Fantasy podcast. We have Godzilla podcast. We have Super Sexy Swingin' Fan Fiction. We have the Puff Puff Hour. We have Getting Fat with Caleb and Joe. And we have... For a Few Chickens More, A Song of Schweiss and Johnson.
Did you forget? Did you forget what it was called?
I was like, no, there's another one in there somewhere. And I got the ones I normally forget about.
You just went off like it's like oh dude. All those Michelob Ultras last night.
Yeah, dude, they fried my brain. Yeah, so come hang out for that, and we will see you guys again next time.
We know who has that fat ass.
HOG League.
Fuck off.
Walk with your cock held high.
Live always in the nude.